Hello and welcome to Mumbai Actors Studio. My name is Shyam Kishore and I'm the course director at Mumbai Actors Studio. Mumbai Actors Studio has been functioning since 2012. So we've been in the business for about 10 years. We have conducted several workshops, training programs, and trained hundreds of students in these years. Last 2 years were a little tough because of the COVID, but even during that time, we started and conducted several online workshops as well. Now, after the COVID, we are offering our regular batches. So we have two offerings as of now. One is a 6 months diploma program in acting with focus on screen acting, and another one is 3 months certificate program in acting that will cover the foundation and basics about acting. So let me tell you also about what we are going to cover in these courses. So we will be covering based on the principle of acting, focusing on the three main aspects. One is the actor's body, the actor's mind, and the actor's voice. So primarily all the training focuses around these areas. Now I will also tell you in a bit details what exact modules we will be covering. So there will be movement and yoga for the body, there will be voice and breathing exercises, there will be self-realization and awakening exercises, there will be reading and interpreting text to develop understanding, there will be also understanding of the body's reaction and responses to body language. So there will be a lot to be covered on the body language, body postures, and etc. Apart from that, there'll be a lot emphasis on the voice and speech, and in this module we'll be covering everything to do with your voice, your breathing pattern, your breathing style, your modulation, pitch, volume, rhythm, tone, tempo, all sorts of things will be covered. Apart from that, as we come to the mental faculty, that is train the mind, where we will be teaching you the focus, concentration, observation, imitation, imagination, and finally improvisation. So there will be series of exercises, series of lectures, and series of actual studio based work to be done. And apart from that, for the movement kind of a thing, we will also be introducing you and giving you a detailed outlook on how to develop different movement through your body. There will be also an introduction of mime and use of objects and its surrounding. After that, we will also be covering text and speech. Text analysis would be there. We will be covering several approaches to acting. Now these days what is happening is people are talking about different styles in acting. Some people talk about method, some people talk about Lee Strasberg method, some talk about Stanislavski, some talk about Brechtian system, and many more. So we will be covering most of it, but primarily the method acting and screen acting. And under the screen acting, we will also be developing and giving you modules on the minute and macro acting, because micro acting is the most important tool when you are acting in front of camera, because the frame is very limited. You sometimes have an extreme close-up where you have to emote and express only through your face or only through a small part of the body. So that is why it is very important. A lot focus at Mumbai Actors Studios given to developing character and building a character, because ultimately whether you land up a role in a Bollywood film or web series or television, all you have to do is create a unique and specific character. Apart from that, there will be also training on the rasa theory, because it is derived from our Indian Natya Shastra, and it is a very good tool for developing the expressions and emotions of all different 9 rasa, 9 bhav. We will be also preparing you for some performances and also be making you ready to develop your own personal methodology, because that is also very important. As you pass out as an actor, you should have all the tools very handy. As part of the course, you will be getting a chance to also perform in a play, and automatically you will also be considered to be part of a short film that we will be producing, that you can take up as your showreel. And we will be also coming up with several text studies, scene works during the course. So there will be plenty to do. It is going to be an intensive 6 months or 3 months, whatever you choose. And there will be grooming and developing of soft skills as well. So these are all the basic and fundamental elements of our training. Apart from that, there would be much more. One more thing I would like to add here, that all the training that will be imparted will be by trained quality faculty. What I mean is, because these days what is happening is a lot of institutes have come up, and I have been like getting calls from the students, I've been getting queries from the students, and many students that I have trained over the years, they have always told me that they fall prey to these institutes where anybody is teaching who is not trained, who have just attended a few days workshops, they all become trainers and teachers. Well, for an actor, definitely at some point of time it is said that actors are born with talent, but I also believe here that talent can be groomed, and for teachers specifically, because it is a bigger responsibility. You are actually teaching somebody, somebody's career is at your stake, so it is very prime responsibility for the teachers to be trained themselves. So Mumbai Actors Studio promises all of its students that all the faculty, all the teacher that will be imparting training at Mumbai Actors Studio are trained from the best institutes, be it National School of Drama, New Delhi, or Film and Television Institute of India, Pune, or we also have our faculties from reputed institutes from UK, such as LAMDA or Central School of Speech and Drama, London. So no faculty would be without any experience, without any training.